it's definitely will be tendency for some other European countries as well. So we're actually in the right time started this, and we made the pivot from chicken droppings to sewage sludge, which actually it's a bigger problem. Yeah, actually, this is the uniqueness of our equipment that I told that the customers can work only with 40% humidity. Yes, so they need to dry it down to 40%. But initial from the process of wastewater treatment plant comes with 80% or 75%, and this is our advantage because the unique construction of our burner is such that we burn the sewage sludge dried the first party and the energy goes for drying the next party, so the process is cycling and we do not require any external natural gas or wood chips, some energy sources, so it's completely autonomous. Once you need just one time to start with some energy, and then it goes round and round 24/7. Yeah, we have some positive thermal balance, but actually it's will be enough for some heating, maybe some building or for the industrial facility, but it's not enough if you choose burning. Yes, it's not enough for producing a lot of electricity because it requires a lot of energy to dry it later. So the initial idea for wet sewage sludge is to burn it to utilize it. But just a hint that at the end, the ash contains the phosphates, phosphorus, which are used as fertilizer all over in agriculture. So this is very valuable product. So we not just utilize, we also can gain from the phosphorus what we got in the ash. I can explain it later. It's combination of pyrolysis, of incineration, of everything. So it's combined in the unique chamber construction.
Okay, thank you. Imperio, more questions can ask after the session. Next presentation
Thank you.
will be, thank you. Next presentation will be from Coffee Pixel Raivis.
Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Raivis Vaitikons and I'm co-founder of Coffee Pixels. Today I want to speak about the most widely used psychoactive drug in the world. It's caffeine. You all just had it. And a recent study shows that 75% of young professionals are stressed out because they are really pushed for success. Obviously, they go for caffeine, and in many cases, they abuse caffeine. So, coffee has been with us through centuries. It has helped us to become more productive, more focused, and we still rely on it multiple times a day, right? But the thing is about to change, as there's a new trend called wellness on the rise, and it's about to collide with what we know as achievement culture that's driven by caffeine. So there's a conflict that those young professionals are actually troubles to solve, and this conflict is in the afternoon. We know it as afternoon energy slump. Probably everyone who is a caffeine user has been there. It's around 2 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon when you need the energy, but it's really having the another cup of coffee would probably leave you with jitters or caffeine crush later. More coffee just doesn't work. So we've come up with mindful caffeine. It's a little bar chocolate-like bar that delivers caffeine just like one espresso, but in combination with some brain-boosting nutrients, it delivers 4 hours of steady, clean energy. We are playing in a caffeine market, and it's huge. Just look at those numbers. It's coffee, chocolate, and energy drinks combined. So we sit just in the middle. The market is crowded, and we have to stand out. But it's actually not a problem for a mindful coffee product like we are, because most of the competition, they're artificial ingredients, really limited efficiency, and they have wasteful culture. So with Coffee Pixels, it's all natural and effective energy. It's ultra mobile, and it's the only product in the world that's zero waste. So up to this point, we've sold 175 bars, and we have learned our lessons. We know that young professionals prefer the Coffee Pixels in the early afternoon, just in the moment when this caffeine, this energy slump is about to hit. So they go for Coffee Pixels there, and when the habit is formed, they also have the Coffee Pixels on the go, especially when they travel on the plane or in the car. So at this point, our product can be already bought on upmarket retail locations in Latvia, Estonia, and Finland, the latter being our focus market. So what do? We manufacture the bars, we market them, and we sell them online and offline. Most of our income at this point comes from retail, but we really believe that future is in the online shopping. So to get there, we are looking for 300,000 euros investment. That would bring our production capacity up 2 times. Also, we need to polish the brand and invest in the marketing. We should grow the team, and one of our goals is entering in Canadian market. So who are the people asking for your trust? There's 4 people in the board of Coffee Pixels. I'm co-founder responsible for brand, communications, and the product. Our CEO is also investor from Ladman, unfortunately cannot be here today. He's responsible for operations and sales. Co-founder Andris is responsible for e-commerce and logistics, and Gundars is actually the person making the bars possible. So in this short time span, that's only the tip of the iceberg I can tell about the product. But be welcome to come for a bite of Coffee Pixels, and I can tell you more. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions? Do you have some? Yeah.
So the Coffee Pixels, depending on the market, they cost cheaper in Baltic states. It's about 185 per unit, and in Finland that's about 250. Unit is a bar, the small single bar. We usually put the price quite equal to what the cheapest price of espresso would be in the market. So if you can purchase espresso for 250 in Finland, then Coffee Pixels approximately cost the same, even though it's much higher quality of the product. We use specialty coffee, which is the highest coffee quality you can find on earth. Sorry? So daily dosage. Daily dosage, it depends on you. It doesn't have to be because like ready to drink coffee products, huge growing industry. Not so convenient as Coffee Pixels. You can spill it on yourself, on your dress, and so on. But it's basically the same thing. It's packaged caffeine. Our bar is like one espresso, but it depends. I would suggest people sticking about with 200, 300 milligrams of caffeine per day. Our bar is 50 milligrams. So if I quickly run to the picture of product. So here you see it's caffeine, 50 milligrams, like one espresso. But one espresso is really, the beauty of the product is that it's small amount of caffeine, so it doesn't give you this risk of overdose. But the technology is unique, so you have a long efficiency. You don't experience those spikes in the caffeine and then drops. It's extended in the time. It's like you eat chocolate, but you experience something like tea, a bit more strong and pronounced. And as we have the coffee cherry inside, the name Cascara, coffee cherry is the richest fruit in antioxidants in the whole world. And it's especially beneficial for brain health. So you can really feel the clean energy coming from this bar when you eat it. Yeah, of course, for entire bar. As it's on the pack, then it's the entire bar. It's 10 grams of the product. Sorry? So that is something you replace your last coffee in the day with, because with the wellness also people understand that it's more important to get quality sleep. So if you have coffee this like you guys just had, your sleep will definitely be impaired, because one cup of coffee has more caffeine than our bar. So our bar is a way how to have the energy but less caffeine.
Okay, thank you, Rives. Thank you, and the more questions can ask after that. Next project is Be Mobile. Please.
Okay, good days, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ivan Dvoretsky, and today I will present you our project, what is Be Mobile. Actually, we are Airbnb of car sharing. It's now a lot of cities have some kind of car rental per minute when people can go and take car, drive somewhere, then left a car. What we're doing, we're offering same service, not having any transport. It's a web service and platform. Currently, a lot of businesses like Airbnb, Booking, who actually don't have any apartments on a hotel, so everything is going inside online. They're doing the sales, they're connecting people who need something and who have something for rent or for business. We connecting these people and taking small commission of them. We made a small query and we found even in Latvia a lot of people are interested to let them car work too, first of all, and secondly, a lot of commercial fleet owners are interested to invest to our platform to make them cars what are not actually so in positive balance to work on them. We see this business interesting because first of all it's global, it's not requires any local car fleet, and we can do it independently in any city in any world. For example, it's data from 2017. One of the key cities in Europe was Berlin, but now, for example, in Moscow, it's about 15,000 rental cars for car sharing, and amount is growing. We taking money from two sides. First of all, we allowing car owners to rent the car via our platform, and of course, we allowing customers to find best car what fits their needs and take it again from our platform. We targeting to do pilot now in Latvia and then go to one of the most developed car sharing cities in Europe. This is standard look of our branded car. So we ask existing customers and car providers to make branding of the cars with our logo. We starting this year with 90k of investment for doing prototype with the 50 cars, and next year we want to do at least 200 cars in Latvia. We don't want to be a local player, we targeting globally, and there are some projects already going on in Europe, and we really hope to be global leader in 6 years. We have a team, it's enough to make a prototype and pilot, and our team is ready to start the project, test it, do active business, show positive cash flow, and so on. Thank you very much.
The questions, but I will ask to ask only investors, please. If don't have a questions, then thank you.
Welcome to BeMobile stand.
Yes, thank you. The next presentation will be from Davis Ferterex.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Davis, and I'm going to represent company Ferterex. Up to 150 million couples worldwide are infertile, and one of the main reasons is poor sperm quality. This is a usual couple journey when they try to conceive the baby. As you can see, there are huge price gap between artificial insemination and fertility programs. It is because there are no viable solution at the market at this stage for couples. That's why we are introducing Ferterex. Ferterex is a home treatment device to improve the sperm quality and libido for man just in 10 minutes weekly. So how the device works? Device working principle is simple. You have to sit on the device for 10 minutes weekly, and while you are sitting on the device emits special light waves, which induces ATP production, otherwise called sales energy production. And as a result, you have increased movability and sperm quality. At this moment, we already have working prototype. We have patent pending case for the device functionality and design. We are working to develop industrial design, and we have first corporations with the clinics, and actually we have the first client at this moment. Our business strategy is very simple because the business model is simple. We are going to sell the devices directly to the customers, and because of that, we are planning to have already profit in first year, and after 4 years we are planning to we have approximately 4 million euros in profit. So how we are going to do it? We're going to reach the market through the doctors, through the doctor prescriptions, to gain the trust and gain the traction. After 2 years we are going to reach the second phase, which will be we are going to use also digital marketing strategies. Okay, we are asking for 250,000 euros. And those are divided in main 4 parts. It's marketing, administrative costs, research, development, and manufacturing. Our team consists from 3 guys, and we have together 10+ year experience in running businesses in all kind of different spheres, also included in medtech industry. Thank you. Sure, questions. Okay, first of all, there are already studies which are already done. So as you can see here, what? Clinical studies. And you can see that there are actually some proofs that this principle using lightweight technology is working, and also this lightweight technology is already used all over the world. And also we have our own study which will going to be finished at the middle of April, when we will have like the clear results from our device. But it's I would say it's an early study, so it's just beginning to just see the trend. Any more questions?
I think no.
Okay.
So the more questions can ask you after the session. The next project is Dzīvības poga, Natalia.
Hello to everyone. My name is Natalia. Today I am presenting Dzivi Bespoga project, which is translated as Live Button. This business is already on market for 1 year. Do you want a peace of mind knowing that your loved one will never be stuck in emergency situation? If yes, then this product is just for you. Our product will give you and your relative independence and safety through possibility to make SOS call to our support center through medical and personal data storage and geolocation. Our products are able to solve two general problems for senior population. The first one is the risk to be missed out of home. The second one is the fall consequences inside of home. Our target audience are people 65 plus. This market in Latvia is predicted to grow from 3 to 5% per year. Our segment is defined based on risk for our target audience, which I described before, and the market size of our product is around 170,000 people. The revenue stream is made from subscription fees. We plan a long-term relation with our customers for at least 9 years. And the benchmark for future growth and expansion is our high lifetime value of consumer, more than 1,000. The second verification of our business is our purchase funnel. At the moment, we have a conversion rate from 10 to 28% and the retention rate of 93%. We are quite confident about the future of our company. At the first 3 years, we plan to acquire more than 6,000 clients, which is just 5% from defined target segment. This could generate more than 1 million sales with net profit of 300,000 euro. And the ambitions are to scale the business to other Baltic market. Here you can see the future timeline for turnover, expenses and net profit. The planned average net profit is 15%. The net profit for the third year is 32%. And we need an investment starting from 80K. Currently, we have 3 blondines in our teams. Each is responsible for own area. And the investors, welcome on board. And let's make not only good business, but let's make the life of our seniors a little bit better. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have some questions, please?
We sell service. We sell a service because there are 2 physical products. One is this kind of product when you can just push a button and the signal goes to our support center. And the service is connection to call center where special trained operator can give you necessary help. Unfortunately, it's yeah, we can push a button, but it's out of work now. Special, yeah. But we can demonstrate. We can demonstrate it. Push the button. The call connection with immediately connect with call center, and the operator ask what happens, and the operators further makes necessary help. For example, call to the emergency services, or call to the neighborhoods, or call to the relatives. It provides just necessary help because for senior people, most senior people have not smartphone, but just simple phones. Some do not have. Some it's easier just to push in emergency situation when then we can speak to it. Yes. Yes, yes. It's connection, through site connection. Yes, geolocation services 10 meters. 10 meters. Yeah. Yeah. No, we charge, there are two products. One product is for people who just, who can stay only in home. It's in-home patient. Then the charge is 25 euros per month. And for the seniors who are active, who go outside but have some chronic illnesses, and there are 30% risk to be lost for such people, then the such subscription is 10 euro per month. At the moment, just 15, 30 in the waiting list because they cannot afford to pay for it. Now we are in negotiation with the government because one of the model is B2GA. So we plan B2C, B2B, B2GA models, and we need this investment on the first stage for the lead generation, on the second on the second stage to make own call center, because now we are outsourcing it. It's quite expensive. At the moment, yes.
Thank you, investors. Thank you, Dzīvības poga. More questions can ask after the session. Now I will ask the project Lovat. Please come.
Hi, my name is Natella and I'm from Lovat. I've been working as a tax consultant for the last 7 years, and it was 3 years ago when a friend of mine, his name is Greg and he is CEO of online gaming company, has come to me with his pain. Okay. Greg was selling games to 20 different countries, and due to new legislative approach, Greg's company had to register, report and pay taxes in every country his customers were buying his product. We helped Greg, but we charged him 5,000 euro for all this compliance paperwork. Greg's company, like many other companies that sell digital products and physical goods as well globally, have to be compliant with 57 different tax regimes. And it's a huge headache. So we asked ourselves, can we use technology to solve this problem, automate the process and scale our business? And their answer was yes. That's why we found Lovat. Lovat is a tax compliance platform that provides one-stop shop of VAT calculation, reporting and payment. As a user, you only have to integrate your online web shop with our API, and when the tax deadline comes, you simply press the button and receive perfect tax forms ready for submission. You can also submit and pay your taxes directly to the tax authority through our web portal. Our users are constantly surprised how simple the tax process is. We receive various feedbacks like, is it really so simple? Or wait a minute, am I done? It's exactly the reaction of everyone. Lovat is able to reduce time spent from 1 week to 5 minutes every quarter, as well as 70% of tax compliance costs. We charge a monthly subscription based on the amount of taxable transactions, and of course we have 1 month of trial period. Our market size is 6 billion euro, but by 2020 it will be doubled due to the extension of VAT destination principle to physical goods without threshold as well. And we have an amazing team with 15 years of deep tax expertise, and even our CTO shares our passion about taxes. We already have StartupWise guys among our investors, and now looking to raise an additional 250k for further development of Lovat with the focus on European market. So, if you are struggling with the tax headache or are looking for a company to invest in, we are definitely the right team for both of these purposes. I'm Natella from Lovat. Thank you very much.
Any questions, please?
You mean that not online sales, right? Yeah. Okay. All of them can be added to our portal, so the transactions can be downloaded by two ways. It can go through Shopify or Amazon connection integration, or it can be they can be downloaded manually by using Excel sheet. So you can add any type of transactions to our portal, and all of them will go to the VAT return. You mean paper form, right? We are able to make a paper form as well. So we do not have direct integrations with all the portals, but with some of them. And for Latvian, we just prepare paper form, so the client can download it and submit it himself if he wants, or he can engage us to do it on behalf of them. What? Mm-hmm. Technically, a client can give a power of attorney for us because you know, yes, tax issues they can be automated, but not all the process, of course. But it's a good question. Thank you very much. Yes, of course, it is ready. We have MRR of 5,800, and we have traction slide. We have 20 paying customers, and yeah.
Which are the major countries out of 57 outside Europe?
For digital products, it's a rather big market, which is Russia. And you mean from what color, from what companies we have clients, or? Yes. You mean except 28 of them European Union, Russia, Belarus, India, Saudi Arabia, and then those that are not, that is Sweden and Norway, those that are in Europe. That's most of them. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I will give. I will tell you a little secret. Most of tax legislation, I mean VAT legislation, is rather similar from country to country because all of them try to be of the same route, of the same destination.
Okay, thank you. And after the session, can investors talk with you more? Thank you. And the last project is Drive-E. Please, Elina.
We have a problem to talk about. With high technical innovation in car industry, now a large amount of energy has been used in unsustainable manner. Energy is wasted and useless. Direct and indirect costs for families, like costs of insurance, time, and CO2 emissions, cut a great deal of families' budget. Let me say that there has been attempts to solve this ongoing problem also in city of Riga, but I don't think they succeeded. Because, see, car sharing can replace 7 till 10 privately owned cars in cities, but car sharing is the solution only if it's done right. Drive-E is going to make changes in city of Riga and hopefully also elsewhere. With completely electrical car fleet, we are planning to reduce those costs, time and CO2 emissions in city of Riga. Drive-E can give quite many benefits to the clients. And first and main thing that I would like to highlight is entitlement of using a bus line. This means shorter drive, less expenses. Destination will be reached in shorter time with the nice and comfortable vehicles. We are demanding the freedom of mobility with the price lower than elsewhere. There are benefits not only for the clients but also for the business itself. This means that we have no road tax, a low variable costs, no payment parking in city of Riga, and free entrance in city of Jurmala. In 3 years, we are planning to achieve 5.6 million net profit. It can be done with 200 cars and price 30 cents per minute, and of course, beautiful internal rate of return. In order to reach this profit in 3 years of 5.6 million, we are seeking for partnership and also €500,000. We are demanding freedom that is available anywhere, anytime. And I invite all of you right after this presentation to take a first test drive. This is Drivey, and I am Elina Feldberger. Thank you.
Any questions?
What is magic?
Magic?
Bit more in numbers, otherwise you just say you will just make a magic driving by bus lines.
The main idea is that our car sharing platform will be provided with electric car fleet, totally and completely from electric cars. And this means that electric cars can provide several legal benefits, that like one of this that you mentioned. And of course, it is also from business side, it brings down our costs to, I say, maximum minimum. So that's why. I'm sorry? Mainly right now we are planning to spare place in city of Riga, but we are seeking right now the markets of Norway, Oslo, and Prague of Czech Republic. In 3 years we are planning to reach this figure here in Latvia, in Riga. Right now we are planning to charge these cars in a first stage with 35 cars that we are planning to launch with publicly available these charging points, that is more than 50 in the city of Riga alone. And with the time in our financial calculation we are projected that we are planning from 2020 to implement our charging points as well. So to increase this infrastructure as well, not only the business. This is also included. So no, in $500,000. Sorry, I didn't quite catch your question, but okay, sorry. In $500,000, we are planning to only launch this business with 35 cars. The start of all these charging points is not included, as I mentioned earlier. From 2020, we are planning from already revenues and operative financial then to develop this. With a larger amount of cars, logically we need to increase this system. But more of that we can chat. I can explain the whole system, everything. So no problem there. We are now seeking on Nissan Leaf, because it has great advantages also for the business and for the clients, because it's family car, it's knownable for the market, and for us as well. There is a few things that we are happy about.
Thank you, Elina.
Thank you so much for the questions and for listening. Thank you.
Enjoy evening. Please drink coffee, eat something, and talk with the projects, and talk projects with the investors and ask them feedback. After this investment session, all projects will get the feedback from the investors. And if you are interested in some projects, I will make you connected to them. Thank you. Enjoy the evening.